And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. Another bright, beautiful, sunny day. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Holy guacamole. What are you going to do but buy yourself some Pepe coin? I don't know about it, guys. I don't know if I buy into the narrative that Pepe coin is going to overtake Ethereum. Now, this seems to be a bit of a parabolic blow off top, but I could be wrong. Anyways, just wanted to bring our eyes on to Bitcoin really quick. Is coming right into the 618 fib. We've been talking about this zone right here at 29.5 for some time, saying any kind of a daily closure back above that level is going to be very good for very likely for some continuation up to 32.1, call it 32,000, and probably continues on from there. We've been talking about the narrative, more banks fail, and Bitcoin continues to rally. I did, want to bring our attention back to, Jerome Powell's comments yesterday. He said, quote, the banking sector is sound and resilient in the United States. And shortly thereafter, what happened? PacWest Bank took it on the chin, down 50%. Having a nice gap fill here today. I would say if we rejected the gap, well, it's going to be lights out for Mr. PacWest. And very likely what happened was somebody sent him down to the glue factory. You remember gluing popsicle sticks together as a kid or with your kids? Well, that's what they just did with PacWest Bank last night. And very likely over the weekend, we're going to hear news of some kind of a new bailout, to say the least. It sounds like, Jamie Dimon is whispering in the ear of Jerome Powell, saying something like, hey, let's let a few more banks fail so, we can take over the world and let the central banks run their CBDC plan down the pipe. And that's why, more and more investors are opening their eyes to Bitcoin as an alternative form of currency. And that's why we are here trading this market, learning how to trade it, because it is a very volatile asset. And so, personally, I wouldn't like to buy into resistance right here, even though we are breaking out, because typically what happens, well, you get sold off into resistance. And that would be my guess. As painful it is, or as much as everybody wants to buy right now, right as it's going up, I would suspect even if we tag this level, we're going to come back, retest it, and then go for the rally. Notice volume is, curtailing on the 4-hour time frame as we have been, making some attempts to go higher. So what else are you going to see? Bearish divergence coming back from this pivot as long as we are making higher highs on the RSI, higher highs on the RSI, but lower highs in price. So as you can see, you've got one drive. Well, let's see how many. Oh, and we're that's going to be how many? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And after being away from the bullish control zone, not a very long time, right? This is the second time getting back in there. So perhaps we do take a big leg up here. Is there anything else giving us away? Some of the details, we talked about this one. Expansion off the 3-day is going to get the next big move here on the 3-day time frame. That's what I would say. And volatility is still declining on the daily and the 2-day. Momentum has now, though, crossed to the upside. So we just don't want to see it snake back down real quick. Anywhere back below the line in the sand at this level right here, and that it's going to be lights out to the downside. And the big question is, is Bitcoin going to continue doing what it's been doing? And that's follow the stock market. Whatever the stock market does, Bitcoin does more, right? As you can see today, NASDAQ's up $200 or 1.5%. Bitcoin is up 2.7. Ethereum leading the pack, up 6% today. And that that is what's going on right now, is we have a little bit of a relief rally as the stock market is rallying, and the dollar is getting pushed back off that yellow 21. Can't get above it. Can't get above the green 55. And we did say, I believe yesterday, any kind of a confirmed low here would initiate that target up to the green 55. It's not going to be confirmed today we got 6 hours left here. So the dollar has been playing completely inversely with the markets. Dollar goes down, Bitcoin and risk assets go up, and vice versa. Dollar go up and you see a short-term pullback on risk assets. So that, narrative still has not changed. And I would say the decoupling has not changed yet. Biggest concern here is going to be the banking sector, weighing down on the rest of the world markets, and some kind of a recession in the future. So can Bitcoin buck the trend and become a reserve asset, become a digital gold, so to speak? We know it is, but not enough people have caught on yet. So I'm not sure the trend has completely changed yet. We are 1 year out of the halving cycle, which, what happens 1 year out of the halving cycle? That is when you get those traditional bull markets. As you can see, I've marked off in all of Bitcoin's history what's happened every single time that we've gotten a year out of the halving cycle. You saw that was a 200% gainer there. We had a 112% gainer there. And this one just started. This one was a 304, call it 400% gainer there. And every single time after a, parabolic blow off top from the ultimate high to the ultimate low, we've actually seen Bitcoin come up to the, 4236 or the 361 fib. So that is on the side. And in fact, we overshot it there, and we perfectly hit it here. So you can see that just nice. So the question is this the ultimate low? And I would suspect, based on history, this probably is the ultimate low. Doesn't mean we can't pull back and tap this trend line, tap that green box. And again, I'll leave you off with this, guys, on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. We're coming into the bull trap area for the second time now. So that is the that is the thing here. The more times the 618 gets tapped, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, fifth time, eventually it's going to break. And that, could be a point for the bulls there. Point for the bulls. All right. Lastly, Ethereum, same thing. Going into the 618, hit our target from yesterday on the 4-hour breakout. Which was this guy right here, 1995. Gold did sell off the $2,000 region. We said that was very likely to happen after making a new all-time high. So all hands in the, all eyes on the favor of the dollar rallying. Do you want the dollar to go up? You want the dollar to go up? You want it to go down? Whatever your persuasion is. And lastly, looking at this Pepe coin, guys. Pepe coming in strong. Volume is building for the day. So currently to the moon for Mr. Pepe. I wouldn't touch it with a 100-foot pole if you ask me. I think it's going to be a fun one to short on the way down. Again, not financial advice. XRP looking like it might put in a bit of a bounce along with the rest of the market. It does look like that. So I'm going to leave you off with that. We got Ethereum targets, Bitcoin targets, again, to the upside, 32,000 to the downside, 25. And Ethereum now, it already kind of hit our upside target. So I do believe if now we're just looking at the all-time high and the Gaussian channel. That's the last thing I wanted to bring up. Gaussian channel on the weekly time frame, which is going to be this guy right here. So if we do close anywhere here or higher, the thing is we have to get above $2,061 to cross momentum back to the upside for Ethereum. So if that does not happen on the weekly time frame, This will close on Sunday. It is Friday. This week has absolutely flown by. I literally thought it was Thursday. I wish we can go back to Monday and get some more work done, but that's not going to happen. Tether dominance here. Let's take this back off. I'll just lastly take a look at Bitcoin on the Gaussian channel while I have it up. So look at this weekly. I mean, again, this lower volume for the week so far. So it smells a bit trappy, but we did say tapping that thing and holding the 9, and as long as we're above this level on the weekly, then we're probably good to go. Any kind of a weekly closure back below here at, call it 27.5 is not going to be good overall. So Gaussian channel for Ethereum, it's a little bit higher. More upside potential on Ethereum, it looks like right now. But the big question is, momentum going to flip back down on the weekly, and volatility is just now beginning to expand above 25%. So Ethereum is getting the daily volatility expansion. Volume is still coming down though. So what you wouldn't want to see is any kind of a closure back below 1848 for Ethereum. Where does that come in? I will just move up my my line here to 1848, which is, what do you know, the green 55. So I'm going to expect a rejection on the first pass. We're breaking out of this little consolidation zone, maybe, one more swipe down, and then we take it up, because 6% in one day for Ethereum, even that's a lot for Ethereum. And checking in on GMX, which is one that I've been eyeing here, and I do think I want, anyways, I'll bring that up another day. But all right, guys, that's it for today. Hope you have a blessed and highly favored day. Enjoy your Cinco de Mayo. Eat some guacamole. Holy guacamole. What are you going to do with yourself today on Cinco de Mayo? Comment below, drop us a like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Take care.